the phone on Do Not Disturb. If everyone could put their phone on Do Not Disturb, if you can quieten any notifications down on your laptop so that you can just have an hour of peace. So, welcome everyone. Namaste, as we say in the meditation and yoga world. So, welcome back. We have started recording. We've just been checking in with everyone. I've asked how everyone's meditation practice has been going. Luke said he's been doing active meditation every day, 2 minutes before bed, and it's been helping massively, which is brilliant. Aaron says a few minutes before bed each day as well. And he says, I think it has helped. I've also had some stresses removed this week, so the combination of both is great. Brilliant. Jess, not yet. Angela, not yet, but that's okay because this week you will start and get the wonderful benefits. So just if everyone keep using the chat so that I don't miss anything and that I can keep hearing from you. And today, part 2 of our meditation course, we are going to talk about loving kindness. Now, hopefully, my computer is the fan is making some noises, so hopefully it'll be all okay for the hour. So we are we're going to cover some different things this week as we build on your meditation practice. And we've touched on what you've done. So we're going to start shortly. I'm going to talk a little bit about mudras. You see people in yoga positions and they've got their hands in different positions and you may wonder what they mean. So we're going to talk about that and then you can start experimenting with them. We are going to practice some more pranayama. Remember the 8 limbs of yoga. The exercise is one, but the pranayama is one, the meditation is one. So we're going to be practicing more breath work because a lot of our emotions are actually in response to our breath. So, and vice versa, our breath can respond to our emotions, which then creates more of that emotion. So if we are anxious or stressed, we tend to breathe very shallow. And then this aggravates the nervous system and we start to get more stressed. And then that makes us breathe more shallow. So the way to overcome that is to breathe slowly and deeply. And that has a wonderful rejuvenating effect on our emotions and our cells, and our body starts to heal when we are relaxed. So it's something that we can bring into our everyday life so that we can have more of the good stuff, more of the good feelings, less of the stressed out feelings. Then I'm going to teach you your first mantra today, just some words that you're going to repeat and experience the feeling of them. And I'm also going to cover some meditation statistics, which are very interesting. And then the lovely guided meditation where you can relax completely. And we're going to do a loving kindness meditation. So I really hope that you enjoy tonight. And please, as I said, use the chat and tell me how you're going throughout the session. All right, a quote for the day. As a lotus rises above the water, untouched by its impurities, so through meditation, one can live in this world without being affected by its anxieties. Nothing can go wrong. The external can go wrong, but we stay zen and peaceful. So this is very interesting. Those of you who are film buffs may know of David Lynch. He's a famous film director of such movies such as Mulholland Drive. And he started a foundation, the David Lynch Foundation, and brought meditation into prisons and public schools in at-risk populations, which is an incredible thing to do. And he taught them, and he got teachers to go and teach 2 15-minute sessions of meditation a day, 2 15-minute sessions a day. And these are the results. And these are lower socioeconomic schools where there are a lot of violence, students not graduating, teachers not wanting to work there, high absenteeism on both students and teachers' part. And just by introducing meditation, these are the improvements. A 10% improvement in test scores, a 21% increase in high school graduation rates, 21% graduation. That's so many more children having a brighter future. Listen to this, 86% reduction in suspensions, 40% reduction in stress, and a 65% decrease in violent conflict. 65% decrease in violent conflict. That's a big difference to how the school was performing just with a little bit of meditation. There were improvements across the board in creativity, happiness, and focus, increased self-confidence, and improved teacher retention and work satisfaction. So imagine if for the rest of this challenge that Luke has created for you, if you added 2 15-minute sessions of meditation into your day, what you may experience on the emotional level. Here are some testimonials. One from Cecilia, a 7th grader. Since I started meditation, life has gotten a lot easier. I think more clearly and I don't rush into things, plus my grades have gone up. And then David Lynch also took this meditation program into prison. Here's Jeff, a prison inmate serving a life sentence. Ever since a kid, I've just been miserable being myself. After just 1 month of meditating, I have felt so much energy. It's amazing how good I feel. So can you imagine if he had had meditation earlier, what a different trajectory, not an easy word to say, a trajectory his life would have gone on. So meditation is very powerful. I know for me personally, I started meditating as a teenager. I had a lot of serious mental health issues, and I was brought up in a generation where you don't talk about that kind of stuff. It wasn't talked about at school. It definitely wasn't talked about at home. And so I snuck off to meditation classes. I might have mentioned that last week, where my friends were sneaking off to parties and I had to sneak off to go to meditation. And it literally changed my life, and it saved my life on many levels. So I know how powerful meditation is, and it's a gift that I hope that you enjoy and can see the benefits of over these 4 weeks. So let's talk about seated poses and hand positions. So there's different ways that you can sit to meditate, and it really is whatever is comfortable for you. You do want your spine to be upright and straight but comfortable. So however you can sit to experience that is the right way to sit for meditation. Whether it's here in these yoga poses, hero pose, easy pose, or lotus position, or if none of those appeal to you, simply seating seated in a comfortable chair or even on your bed with cushions, keeping your back up, and so that you're comfortable and steady, it's going to be great for your meditation practice. Because the whole point actually in the 8 limbs of yoga, the exercise, asana, which I think isn't a very funny word, the yoga exercises, that they were just to make your body comfortable so that you could sit in meditation. Meditation was the, it was the Prozac and the Zoloft for centuries, and it worked. So make yourself nice and comfy, but do be upright, particularly when we do the active meditation, when we do the pranayama and the mindfulness, be seated upright. And then when we do the guided meditation, by all means, you can lie back. Now, and if you've got any questions, do put them in the chat. So, mudras. There are different ways, different hand positions that you can use that channel the energy in your body. So mudra literally means gesture. And what happens is we have energy. We are energetic forces. And our energy radiates from the body out through our fingertips, our toes, our lips, even the tip of the nose, right? And the top of the head. And so when we have the thumb in contact with the fingertips, that energy is directed back into the body to vitalize various parts of our body. This is called a circuit bypass. So anyone who has done martial arts would know that, because they do a lot of meditations and activities to activate the chi or ki energy in their body. And in yoga and meditation, it's exactly the same. So all these different positions, you can try them out. You don't need to worry about the names of them if they seem difficult, and the names aren't important. It's really just try them and decide which one feels good for you on any particular day when you're doing a meditation practice, right? Sometimes you might choose, you might try a different one each day to just see how they feel. So they're there for you to practice with. Or if you don't feel the need, you don't have to, right? Just have your hands face up in your lap if that feels comfortable to do so that there's a nice open relaxedness about them. So they are the mudras. Now, let's get into the pranayama, the complete yoga breathing. This is such a wonderful way of preparing yourself for meditation. Or if you don't have time, or you're in a place where you don't feel like you can close your eyes, then just breathing deeply is going to calm your nervous system down. So the complete yoga breath, which I'm going to teach you in a moment, it calms down our mental state and actually gives us more energy, clearer thinking. And when we are breathing deeper, it assists the immune system. So our breath and our mental state have a direct impact on our immune system. So the more calm and relaxed we are, the more our body can heal, and the cells start regenerating the moment that we are calm and relaxed. So we can give our body that little boost every day simply by spending some time in deep breathing. It lowers the heart rate, it's relaxing, and it helps the body cope with stress. So take a bit of a snapshot on your stress levels at the beginning of the class, and then let's take another snapshot at the end of the session. So let's do some complete yoga breathing. Let me show you how we do it. So we're going to start, we divide the breath into 3 sections: the belly, the rib cage, and the upper chest. So, and you may wish to place your hands on your belly just to really focus your attention there. And close your eyes, spine straight but comfortable. And if you're sitting in a chair, have your feet flat on the floor unless they're cross-legged. And then simply direct your inhalation down into the belly and allow the belly to expand. So you want the inhalation to push the belly gently out. And this can be a brand new experience for some people, because some people, their breath, they breathe in. When they take an inhalation, they suck everything in. But actually in the yoga breath, we expand everything out on the inhalation and contract it back in on the exhalation, right? So this might be a brand new experience for you. So just play with it. Be playful. No need to master it tonight if it's brand new for you. So hands on the belly and just lovely deep breaths into the belly. Breathe in. Feel the belly expand against the hands, and on the exhalation, feel the belly fold back down again. And do 2 more of those. Breathe in and out. 1 more. Breathe in and out. Good. Now, taking your hands, place them on what we call the solar plexus. It's that base. It's not the belly. It's not the chest. It's that soft space in between, under the ribs and above the belly button. So place your hands there. It's called the solar plexus. We're going to call this the rib cage, right? So we can just feel the bottom of the ribs. And now focus your inhalation into your hands again. And the lungs, what they're doing, the lungs are pressing down on your diaphragm, which is a dome, and it's expanding out with the inhalation and folding back down on the exhalation. It's marvelous, isn't it, what the body's doing? Most of the time, we're completely unconscious of it. So, breathing in and out. And 2 more. Breathe in. Make sure the shoulders are staying down and that you're directing the breath into the hands. And out. And 1 more time. Breathe in and out. Well done. Now, take those hands, bring them up. Do you use the nose to breathe out? Yes. Unless your nose is blocked, it's best to use the nose. But if your nose is blocked, then use your mouth. So now we're bringing the hands up to the upper chest. And again, we're going to breathe in. And this time, we're directing our breath into the upper chest, expanding the upper chest. Breathe in. And it's more subtle here because there's the collarbones, but you feel the lungs are pressing gently against the ribs and collarbones. And exhale. 2 more times. One more time. Good. And you might find you really got to fill the lungs up to get any movement at all up there. Okay, now that's just step 1. Step 2 is to bring them all together, one after the other. So the complete yoga breath, it's like a bit like a Mexican wave. It's like a wave. So you start with the belly, you breathe in. So you can place one hand on the chest, one hand spread out so it covers ribs and belly. And we bring those 3 breaths into one smooth wave. So we breathe down into the belly, Then the rib cage expands, then the upper chest. Pause and exhale. Upper chest goes down first, then rib cage. Squeeze the belly in or let it fold back in naturally on its own. Okay, let's do that I'm going to set the timer. We're going to do that for a minute. Okay, so placing hands on your torso, breathe into the belly, rib cage, upper chest, pause, exhale, upper chest, exhale, rib cage, exhale, belly. So do you feel that gentle wave? Breathe in belly, rib cage, upper chest, pause, exhale, upper chest, rib cage, belly. Good. And just keep going at your pace. You might want to go slower or faster than I'm saying it, but you want that nice soft wave from belly to rib cage to upper chest. Pause, exhale, upper chest, rib cage, belly, relax. Good. Let's do, that was already a minute. There we go. So that is the first part. That is the complete yoga breath. So you can always do that for a couple of minutes before you start your meditation. Or if you just need a quick boost of, getting calm and feeling relaxed and in control, go somewhere private in the bathroom or wherever, do a couple of minutes of that and you will feel the difference. So put in your feedback. I can't see you. I can't hear you. Put in the chat questions, comments. Did that work? How do you feel? Could you do it? Did you notice a difference? Please speak to me in the chat. So tell me how your experience was. And that's something, it's called the complete yoga breath. When I used to teach yoga, I used to always include this in my yoga sessions. Aaron, hard at first, but gets easier even with that small amount of practice. Exactly. Thank you. Good. Awesome. So, felt hard to separate the different patterns. Yes, it takes practice. It does. Let's do another minute. Okay, one more minute. All right. Yeah. Yes. Odd at first, but it does get easier. All right, one more minute. Let's practice. We're going to do it again next week as well. So let's practice one more minute. Okay. Belly, rib cage, upper chest, pause, relax, upper chest, rib cage, belly, pause. Breathe in, belly, rib cage, upper chest, pause, exhale, upper chest, rib cage, belly. Two more. Breathe in. I'll be quiet this time. One more. Well done. I hope that felt easier this time. I love it. Like I've been doing it for like 20 years. So I absolutely love the complete yoga breath. I can't feel the breast moving very obviously. That's okay. As long as you are doing it, the lungs are still doing what they're meant to be doing. That's okay if the collarbones and that don't move. As long as you're feeling that breath in three parts. Well done, everyone. Well done. That's the complete yoga breath. You can practice that during the week. Now, our lovely mindfulness. So we're going to do 5 minutes of it. So I'm going to set the timer. And let's begin. I'll talk you through it and then I'll be quiet. So now you can place your hand in a mudra of your choice or just have them resting in your lap, whatever feels right for you. Meditation is all about doing what feels right for you and getting the results of being calm and peaceful and happy. That's what we're doing here. So make sure your spine is straight and comfortable. Close your eyes. And now bring your awareness to your breath. Follow it from as it comes in through the nostrils. It goes effortlessly past the throat into the lungs. Because of that, the lungs expand and gently expand the rib cage. The belly expands. And then on the exhalation, everything folds gently back down again. And you might notice that the temperature on the out breath through your nose is a little bit warmer than when it went in. And be curious about the breath. Notice this miraculous process that we do all day and all night without really being conscious of it. And now, for 5 minutes, we are bringing our focused, conscious awareness solely to our breath. And when the mind wanders, which it will, because that is the mind's job to think, we don't get upset with our mind. We smile and go, I've noticed my mind has wandered. And we bring it back to the focus of our breath. Sometimes it feels like we lose focus every second or so. That is all part of the meditation practice. It's called a practice. It's called a practice because we're continually learning and refining and building up our focus. So just focus on your breath for 1 minute, and I'll stay quiet, and then I'll come back. And every time the mind wanders off, gently, with a smile on your face, bring it back to the focus of the breath. And build up the biceps, the muscles of your mind. Enjoy. Enjoying the inhalation. Enjoying the exhalation. Being mindful of each part of the breath. Focusing on the breath. Giving the mind something to do that you want it to do. Building up the strength of the mind by focusing on the breath. One more minute. And when you're ready, open your eyes again and share with me, either by unmuting or putting in the chat, how was your mindful meditation experience today? Now that it's the second week that you've done it. And yes, Luke.
Sonia, I felt funny, like very daisy after that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like a bit like, oh.
Yeah, interesting. It's sort of I guess it's the breath, like using the breath and just sort of stopping.
Yeah.
You've probably been rushing around like a crazy person and now you're stopping.
Like
So
I don't feel bad. It's just interesting. I just feel like
it's
very like,
interesting. That's
yeah.
right. Yeah, and all of the whatever comes up, it's like observe it.
Mm.
Just be curious about it and then let it go. Sometimes people get tingling sensations. Sometimes people see colors. Different things happen. Sometimes they might notice a twitch in their eye. Different things happen because we're finally still, and it's all interesting and curious. And then we just let it go. It's all part of the practice. Aaron, I think the practice each night has made it more improved and felt very relaxed. Awesome, Aaron, you're feeling the benefits of it, but from the daily practice. Actually, I have to say, yesterday, James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits, was in Sydney, and I went to hear him speak. And very motivating, just hearing him talk about how to build any new habit. If just start small, start with that 2 minutes a day, and build up from there. And then like you can write a whole book. You could do 10 minutes of writing, get into a habit of writing 10 minutes a day, which doesn't seem much, but over 12 months that's a huge amount of writing done. So any habit you can create by just a little bit every day. Angela, do you use yoga breathing while you're doing the meditation? Good question, Angela. Definitely, when I've prepped by doing the yoga breathing before I start the mindfulness, I find that my breath continues in that kind of deep way. So yes, I do. Maybe not quite as pronounced as when I was teaching it, but it is like a softer version of the complete yoga breath. Yes. Jess, I have a bit of that daisy feeling too. My mind was very busy and found myself bringing it back to the breath quite often. Yes. Good, Jess. Good to notice what's there and to, observe it. And good on you for just keeping on bringing that back, because it feels like a lot of people feel like I'm failing, like I can't meditate, my mind is busy. But no, it's this coming back to the breath. You're building your focus, you're building the muscles of your mind. So keep going. You're doing exactly the right thing. Goodness me, everyone's daisy today. Well, that's just what's going on. It could be too, there's a lot of smoke in the air, there's all kinds of things going on. So who knows why everyone is feeling a little bit daisy, but it's all okay. No harm has been done. So now I want to introduce, because one of the main ways of meditation that I have been doing for 30 years is mantra meditation. And so today I wanted to introduce a very simple one. There are some very complex mantras, all of them very beautiful. So we're going to do one that is very simple, and we're going to do it in English. Normally, I do them in Sanskrit. So why is mantras so wonderful? Is very ancient, very transformative form of meditation, and it gives your mind something to focus on. There's the breath, but then there's also the power of sound vibration, and not just any old sound, right? But very transcendental, meditative sounds that have their own potency within them. And they bypass that conscious mind and they go straight into that deep unconscious, and they're very relaxing and very healing. So, the meditation that we're going to use, which is simple and enjoyable to practice, and it's 3 words, so you'll remember them very easily. And countless millions of people have succeeded in achieving happiness through mantra meditation. So, today's mantra, we're going to do a different one each week, but today we're doing one that is simply, I am love. I am love. Right? What is that when you think of when you were born? What is the first emotion that you craved and that you experienced? It was love. Yes. You wanted your parents' love. When you felt love, you felt safe and secure. Love is very primal. Love is, I believe, our original emotion. I believe we all come from this element of love. And when we say that and our cells are listening and our mind is listening, it has quite a powerful effect. Some people might feel almost like a like a loving, happy feeling. Some people might even feel a little bit of emotion because they have maybe forgotten to send themselves a bit of love. A lot of people are very harsh on themselves. How many people do you know have, um, are very critical of themselves? Yes. We talk to ourselves in a very harsh way. And there's a saying, if we talk to our friends the way we talk to ourselves, we'd have no friends, right? If a friend stuffs up, we go, oh, don't worry about it. Just, doesn't matter. But if we stuff up, oh my God, I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. Why did I do that? Da, 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 and on we go, right? So saying to ourselves this lovely word, I am love, which in Sanskrit is aham prema, which sounds to me sounds absolutely divine. We're going to say the English though. Then we're just going to repeat it for a couple of minutes to ourselves. And it's nice that you're all home in your own space. So you can all say it. I will say it, but you can say it at a different pace to me and say it out aloud so that you can hear yourself say it. I was thinking too, the other reason that you've all feeling that sort of daziness is because we did that complete yoga breathing first. And we're shifting out all that stale energy out of our body and all that stale air. And so we're moving things around a bit. So hopefully you're all feeling really good and centered now. And we are going to just do this for a couple of minutes. So all we say, again, you go back to that nice, comfortable position, eyes closed, spine straight. And you can place your hands in a mudra, or you can just have them lying open in your lap. And all we do is repeat. And it doesn't necessarily have to go with the inhalation. We just repeat softly to ourselves. I am love. I am love. Join me when you're ready. I am love. 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 I
I am love. 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 How does that feel in your body? Your body was listening, your cells were listening. If you showed up in life as love, giving love, receiving love, how would your life be? What would change? Every single cell on our body has a neurotransmitter. And in my NLP class, Luke has done this with me. We do a kinesiology exercise where we experience the effect our words have on our body instantaneously. How does your body feel after 2 minutes of saying, I am love to yourself? Please share in the chat or unmute yourselves. Aham prema. You can also say that in your meditation practice. Both work.
Sonia,
Yes, Luke.
I have to say, like, I'm someone that's not very spiritual, right? And like when I do this stuff, I'm like, all right, I get very closed-minded, but then I go, I'll be open-minded about it. And I get very, I can, even just after that, was that 2 minutes?
Yes.
I can feel, and I think I was telling you before when we were doing an NLP class, like my head feels so much lighter. Like it just feels like a cloud, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
So
it has
nice.
an effect. Yeah, it feels nice, doesn't it? It has an effect. Yeah. Thank you for sharing, Luke. Question: should I have been focusing on breathing or just saying it? Yes. No, this one, it's not a breath exercise. It's a repetition. Mantra, it's like we mutter the mantra to ourselves. There's if we were all in a room together, I would give you some beads that you would hold while you're saying the mantra, and it's called japa meditation, and japa means to mutter, but we don't have the beads, so we just use a timer, which has the same effect. So yes, just simply you just say it, just repeat it to yourself. Anyone else has anything to share about that activity? And do try it during the week and see what happens. All right. So now, is there specific words? There are so many specific. Can you say anything positive? You can say anything positive. Definitely the Sanskrit sounds do have a particular vibration about them that is quite powerful. And so, you want to ideally say ones that come from that tradition. So I am love comes from the ancient meditation tradition. So ultimately, you can definitely say, like any affirmation, right, which you repeat, that's like can become a mantra as well. So you just want to be careful. Some people will then create things that are actually unconsciously are putting like a lot of demand on themselves, like I am going to be productive or something like that, which that's not meditation. That's like maybe gets you going, but meditation is a certain kind of positive sentence and phrase. I hope that answers your question. And we're going to do more traditional mantras in the coming weeks. All right. So
we did lose a bit of time due to technical details, but I do want to give you your loving kindness meditation. So is that okay with everyone that we keep going? Because I want you to experience this great chance to just relax and enjoy the meditation. So if you are, this will probably take 15 minutes. So get nice and comfy. So now if you do want to lie down, this is a chance definitely where you can do that. And I'm going to take you through this lovely visualization and meditation, the loving kindness meditation. All right, let's go. Are you all nice and comfy? So make sure you're relaxed and comfortable. And then you can just close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice. And we are going to practice cultivating positive emotion. And in this case, loving kindness, which is the desire for someone to be happy or yourself to be happy. It's not dependent on something. It's not conditional. It's just a natural opening of the heart to someone else or to yourself. So you can check into your body and notice how you are feeling right now. Letting whatever is here to be here. And now let yourself bring to mind someone whom the moment you think of them, you feel happy. See if you can bring to mind someone, could be a relative, a close friend, someone with whom you have a not too complicated relationship with, just a general sense that when you think of them, you feel happy. You could pick a child, or you can always choose a pet. Pets are always very easy to love. So let them come to mind and have a sense of them being in front of you. And you can feel them, sense them, see them. And as you imagine them, notice how you are feeling inside. Maybe you are feeling some warmth or some heat to your face, a smile, a sense of expansiveness. This is loving kindness. This is a natural feeling that is accessible to all of us at any moment. So have this loved one in front of you and begin to wish them well. May they be safe and protected from danger. May they be happy and peaceful. May they be healthy and strong. May they have ease and well-being. And as you say these words, you can use my words or you can use your own words. Have a sense of letting this loving kindness come from you and touch this loved one, reaching out. You might think in images, or you might think in color or light, or you might just have a sense or feeling. All are correct. The words may continue to bring on more of this feeling. And I encourage you to say whatever feels meaningful to you. Maybe free from stress and anxiety. Maybe free from all fear. So as you are sending out these words and these feelings of loving kindness, also check into yourself and see how you're feeling inside. Now imagine that this loved one turns around and begins to send it back to you. So see if you can receive the loving kindness. Take it in, and they are wishing you well. May you be happy, meaning you. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be safe and protected from all danger. May you have joy and well-being. Let yourself take it in, receive it. Now, if you're not feeling anything at this point or before in this meditation, it's not a problem. This is a practice that plants seeds. And if you are feeling something else other than loving kindness, then just check into that. Get curious. What is it I'm feeling? There may be something to learn here. Now, if it's possible, and it's not always easy to do this, see if you can send loving kindness to yourself. You can imagine it coming down your body from your heart. You can just have a sense of it. Say to yourself, may I be safe and protected from danger. May I be healthy and strong. May I be happy and peaceful. May I accept myself just as I am. And as you ask yourself the question, what do I need to be happy? See what arises and offer that to yourself. May I have meaningful work, a joyful life, close friends and family. Now check into yourself and notice what you feel as you do this. Now, let yourself bring to mind one person or a group of people that you wish to send loving kindness to. Imagine them in front of you, sense them, feel them, and wish them well. May they be happy and peaceful. May they be free from all stresses and worries. May they have joy and happiness and well-being. Now let love and kindness expand outwards, spreading, touching anyone you want to touch right now in all directions. People you know, people you don't know, people you have difficulty with, people you love. Just imagine expanding and reaching out to each person or animal, whoever is touched by this loving kindness. Each person has changed. Imagine that. So may everyone everywhere be happy and peaceful and at ease. May we all experience great joy. Namaste. And now, when you're ready, coming back into the room, give your fingers and toes a little wriggle to wake them up. You might like to raise your arms up above your head and stretch from fingers to toes. You may like to bring your knees into your chest and give them a hug and a squeeze and massage your lower back by rotating them around. And then roll onto your side and come up into a seated position. Welcome back. So let's hear from each person how you feel. What have you gained? What's been your favorite? How's your stress score now? Let's hear. Angela, I'll start with you. Just have to unmute.
I feel relaxed. Yeah.
Very nice, relaxed. Good. What have you gained today? What's been your favorites?
I like that yoga breathing.
Oh, good. Excellent. Great. And what's something that you're going to practice throughout the week?
I feel we tried that 5-minute meditation once or twice a day.
Yes, brilliant. All right. Look forward to hearing your results next week. Thank you. Jess, how are you feeling?
I just popped something in the chat. I feel very relaxed, and I like the yoga breathing as well. That was really interesting to just like feel it and go through that motion. I'll definitely be trying to do a short meditation every day for this week.
Yes.
Ideally before bed. I was saying to like earlier today, I really struggle with meditation at the end of the day because my mind is just so busy. I find it really hard to just sit. Whereas in the morning, I find it a lot easier to just be calm and settle.
Yes.
So I think, trying to practice it at night.
Yeah, brilliant. And if you do start with the yoga breath, that begins the process of calming the mind down.
Yeah.
That will make the meditation easier. Well done. Thank you, Jess.
Nice.
Aaron, hello. You said you're feeling less stressed, also more equipped to do more with your meditation each night, building the habit. Awesome. Tell us, what are you going to add into your meditation practice?
I think the yoga breathing is the other one. So it's probably the good one to add in and then do the other meditating side. So
brilliant. Awesome. That's great. And Luke?
I struggle with the yoga breath, so I'm going to try and practice that. I think that's something I'll implement. Like I'm pretty good at just doing the meditation every day, but sometimes I just get so busy that it's kind of half-assed.
Yes, which is still developing a habit, which is better than nothing. But yes, you want.
But like I can tell right now, like before I came in, I was kind of like frowning a lot, and now I just feel like my face is like flour. It's just
all soft and smooth.
Yeah, I feel like I've done like is it a facial thing or whatever it's called?
Like a face massage, something. Yeah. Face
It's really bizarre. Like I know how good this is, but it's like, why don't I do this all the time? It's just
that's it. Yeah, I know, because it's so different to the state we get ourselves in every day, right? We get ourselves so wound up, and this feels so far away from it. Which is why coming to a class helps, right? Like that's why we go to see Luke, right? Because it's like too hard to find time to do this myself. I'll go and show up and get someone to take me through it. But that's why. But yes, if you practice every day, then we start to bring more of that pleasant feelings into our day and bring the stress down in our day. So it's less incongruent. Awesome. Thank you all. So next week, we are exploring
the mind. So you probably can't see this. I'll just quickly do a final share. Which screen? Oh, goodness me, so many screens. Can you see that? So you're going to meet your monkey mind, and we're going to explore the mind and do some wonderful guided visualizations all around watching our thoughts and getting a little bit disassociated from the craziness of our mind. So can't wait to see you all next week. Enjoy your meditation practice. I'll send the recording to Luke and you can send them out. And any questions, just let me know.
Thanks, Sonia.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Sonia.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.